Hi lovely people, and welcome back to Tarot with Nia. Well, today I'm going to do the reading for the week commencing the 23rd of March 2026. And we're going to have a look at the energy of the week. We're going to have a look at the challenges you might face during the week. And we're going to have a word of advice from Spirit just to finish off the week. Welcome in, Spirit. Can we please have the energy of the week commencing the 23rd of March 2026 for our lovely group here today. Okay, and the energy of the week is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune tells me that things are starting to change in your life, okay? And they are changing for the better, okay? So things are starting to turn for you. The wheel is starting to turn. Things are changing in your life and getting better. This can also be the card of good fortune, okay? So if you are to win the lottery this week, there's a good chance you might win something. You might not win the jackpot, but you might win something, okay? So if you want to do something like that, don't put loads of money on, okay? But just if you want to put something on the lottery or anything this week, it's a good week to do it, okay? Your fortunes are changing. Your life is changing this week, okay? Things are turning out for the better. That wheel is turning. Okay, so that's your energy for the week. Can please, Spirit, have the challenge for the week? What's the challenge? Ooh, okay. The challenge for the week is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this coming out under your challenge tells me that you're not feeling financially independent enough, okay? Maybe you're leaning on somebody else financially, or if you're not leaning on somebody else financially, this is a card saying that you need to realise that you can be financially independent, okay? Maybe somebody watching isn't feeling like they can be financially independent, but this card's telling you can, okay? Yes, this is a challenge for you, but you can do it, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Let's have now your message or word of advice for the week, please. Okay, and your word of advice for the week is to try and not get down about things, okay? You might have had a period of depression or anxiety recently. There's going to be times this week where you might feel like you're going to fall into that again, okay? Please, please, please try not to, okay? This is your message from Spirit. Please try not to fall now into this anxious, depressed state, okay? Try and stay positive this week because things are turning out well for you, okay? Things are turning out for the better. So please try and stay out of this energy this week, okay? That's your message from Spirit. Don't let that depression take over your life this week, okay? Because things are looking good. Things are looking up for you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clarify these with a different deck. Can we clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit? Can we clarify this Wheel of Fortune energy? Oh, okay, I got two. We'll take them. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Now, the King of Cups tells me that your wheel is turning, okay? Your life is developing this week into something that's emotionally sound. You're going to find emotional satisfaction from something or somebody. So this could be somebody coming into your life that is a King of Cups, okay? And just because it's a male, like I say, because it's a king, doesn't mean it has to be a male or female or anything else, okay? Take what resonates. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So this could be somebody that is a King of Cups coming into your life, somebody who's emotionally stable, somebody who's emotionally fulfilled, somebody who's in charge and in control of their own emotions, okay? They understand themselves, they understand their emotions, they're emotionally mature, okay? That could be somebody coming in for you this week, or this could be you. You could feel this energy this week, okay? You could be really happy emotionally. You could feel really fulfilled, or you can start feeling emotionally fulfilled this week, okay? What you do have is the Seven of Swords. Spirit's telling me this is a bit of a warning to watch out for somebody this week who might not be trustworthy, okay? Might be somebody in your life, whether it's somebody new coming into your life, whether it's somebody you've known for a while, Okay, I feel some of you have known this person for a while. They have this trickster energy, okay? They have this energy of not being trustworthy. They're trying to get one over on you in some way, okay? Okay, whether that's in your career, which I think it might be for some of you, somebody's trying to get one over on you about something. They're trying to make you look small, okay? Don't trust people this week. Don't be too trusting of people. That's a little warning message there. But you will have this King of Cups energy, which is lovely, okay? So this is just one aspect of your life. Like I say, for a lot of you, I do feel like that is a career, something going on in your workplace. Maybe somebody's trying to undermine you in some way, okay? So look out for that. And if that message resonates with you, please let me know in the comments below, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I don't even have to ask Spirit anymore. Spirit knows what I'm asking. Okay, clarify the challenge. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about self-imposed restriction, okay? If you look at the image on this, she's restricting herself internally, okay? So to the outside world, she might look fine, but internally she is binding herself. She's keeping herself locked in, okay? Your challenge this week is to step out of that. Maybe open up some of your boundaries, okay? I feel like you've got very, very high boundaries and you might be very strict with yourself, okay? Start letting that go a bit now, okay? Open your eyes and see things clearly now. Take that blindfold off, okay? So if some of you are feeling like you're not letting yourself go, you're not letting your real self out, okay? Stop keeping that real self locked so tightly inside, okay? That's your challenge for this week, because you've got this Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? You are independent, or you can be independent, okay? You can be independent, you can be financially independent, you can be financially abundant. Stop holding yourself in, okay? Let yourself out a bit and take that blindfold off so you can see things clearly, okay? That's your challenge for the week. Okay, can we clarify this 9 of Swords, please, Spirit? Okay, we've clarified it with the 3 of Cups. This is a very hopeful card. This is a community card. This is friendship, okay? Supportive people coming in for you. So if you are feeling down, seek some support this week, okay? Because you have friends around you, you have family, some of you around you, okay, that will be supportive for you. It's time for you to lean into them this week, okay, to make sure you don't get into this state, okay, to make sure you don't get depressed, to make sure you don't feel anxious this week. Lean on people, okay, because you have got community around you, you have got people that you can trust in and can support you. And you know what, if you're on your own, like I say, in the 3D world, none of us are actually ever on our own, okay? Because we've all got our spirit team and they all look after us. So even if you feel a bit lonely in this 3D world, okay, you've always got your spirit team behind you and you can lean into them and they can help you through this, okay? All you need to do is ask. All you need to do is ask your spirit team to help you, and they will, okay? They're not going to turn you down. So if you are feeling a bit depressed, anxious, turn to your spirit team if you haven't got anybody else in your life, okay? I feel like I want to take another card for this reading. I feel like I want an extra message, please, Spirit. Can we get an extra message? Okay, the extra message is the 4 Pentacles. So you're holding on to something too tightly, which kind of goes with this. I feel like you're holding on to yourself too tightly. You need to be a bit more open now, okay? Stop restricting yourself. I feel like, you know, there's 2 cards of self-restriction here, okay? So try and loosen up a bit, okay? Try and loosen up a bit. Don't be so bound, okay, to yourself this week. Because things are looking good, okay? The energies are good this week, apart from this little one, okay, who might be an untrustworthy person. Apart from this energy that is a bit untrustworthy, okay? The energy is pretty good this week, okay? And you've got that Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. So remember, even if you are feeling a bit down, even if you are holding on to things too tightly, your wheel of life, okay, is turning, and it's turning to the good, okay? That's what I'll tell you this week, okay? What we'll do now, we'll have a look at this reading from different aspects. Let's look at it from love. I would say the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour when it comes to love. You may have a King of Cups coming into your life, okay, who will bring you that emotional fulfillment, who will bring you that really, really secure love, okay? Watch out for somebody who is untrustworthy. You might be going out on dates. One of these people is not going to be trustworthy, okay? So make sure that you know that you find your King of Cups rather than this Seven of Swords, okay? Because this person is not trustworthy. So if you are going out on a few dates this week, if you're looking for love, I would say you will know who the one you can trust is, okay? And this one will stand out a bit, and you'll think, something doesn't add up with this one. But this one I know is right, okay? So that's the energy there for this week. When you're looking at the challenge, your challenge is to be more confident, be more independent, be in your abundant energy, okay, this week. Be yourself, stop restricting yourself, stop holding yourself back. If you want to meet someone, be honest with them, okay? Don't be this trickster yourself, okay? Be honest with them, because be this King of Cups with them, okay? Open yourself up a bit. Show them the bit of the real you, okay? Your spirit, not just your external looks, okay? So show them what's going on inside. Stop restricting yourself. Stop holding yourself inside, okay? And then if you are looking for love, you need to get out there, okay? Stop feeling depressed now. Yes, you've been through heartache. Yes, you've been through hurt, okay? You can step out of that now, okay? And you can do it by going into your community. Go into your community, whether that's a community online, whether it's a community in your local area. Go and do something in your community, okay? Because that will bring you joy, that will bring you friendship, that will bring you support. And if you are feeling like this, then turn to people. Please turn to people. Don't just sit there and feel depressed. Don't feel that anxiety. Don't feel that depression, okay? Go and get some help, okay? Because there's people out there that can help you. And worst case scenario, I say worst case scenario, I mean, it's not really, but worst case scenario, speak to your spirit guides, okay? Because they can help you. And don't hold on to something too tightly here. Be more open, okay? Be more open to connections this week, okay? If you're already in a relationship, I would say that things are turning in your favour. One of you perhaps isn't being truthful about something at the moment, okay? Not entirely truthful. But you've got this King of Cups energy, okay? So everything will be fine in your relationship. You just need to speak to each other, communicate a bit better this week, okay? And you are financially independent. You can be financially independent. You can be independent. Stop restricting yourself. You're holding yourself back here this week, okay? From moving forward with your relationship. So be more open to things, okay? Don't keep things bound inside you. Just, be open. Yes, you felt down in your current relationship. So get out there, get out in your community. You can do something different with your partner, okay? Go out and have some fun, okay? And don't hold on too tightly. This could be, you know what? If you do want to spend a bit of money on a night out because it's going to make you feel better, then go and do it, okay? I'm not telling you to spend loads of money, okay? But just go out and just do something that really energizes you and refreshes you this week, okay? Thank you, Spirit. If we look at this for career, I would say things are turning in your favour with your career, but you need to watch out for somebody who doesn't have your best interests at heart. There is a King of Cups energy in your life. If this isn't you, it's somebody who is in your career circle who will watch out for you, okay? Who will look out for you. But you really need to look out for this person who is trying to stir things for you, okay? They're trying to unsettle you. you can be financially independent, okay? Maybe your career is gonna turn to a more fortunate position. You might get a raise, you might get a promotion, okay? So look out for that. Don't keep yourself bound. Don't think, oh, I can't do this, I can't step up to this next level because I don't know enough. That's just keeping yourself bound, okay? Be open to that development and be open to stepping up, okay? Don't hold yourself back this week. You have been feeling a bit down about your career or your business, but get out there in the community. You know, if you have got a business, get out there in the community. Show them what you can do. Show people what you can offer, okay? And in your workplace, you know, try and spend a bit of time maybe with some people in your workplace to see if you can connect with them and make some friends. You know, that energy there, because that'll improve your mental health, okay? And stop holding on to things so tightly. These cards so go together, in the way that they're telling me that you're just restricting yourselves, okay? Stop restricting yourself now. Let yourself go a bit, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Right, if we look at this health-wise, I would say your mental health hasn't been great lately, okay? But things are turning for the better now. Maybe you've been hurt by somebody who wasn't trustworthy, but you know what? You can go into this King of Cups energy now. You can start healing and trusting people again, I feel, if some of you have been through that type of thing in your life, okay? I really feel like this is mental health. You're restricting yourself, okay? But stop restricting yourself now. Just be open, because it'll improve your mental health, okay? And then if we look at this money, you could come into a fortune, like I said. If you want to do the lottery this week, go ahead. Don't spend loads, but you might win some, okay? Money-wise, you can be financially independent. So if some of you feel like, oh, you know what, I've been leaning on somebody my whole life, now I need to get out there and be financially independent. It's a challenge, but you can do it, okay? It's a challenge. Just stop restricting yourself. You can do this, okay? Believe in yourself. And you might have had lots of debts in the past which brought you depression and anxiety, but people can help you out of these situations, okay? So lean into that. If you need some help getting out of debt this week, lean into that help, okay, and support in your community, because it is there. And, yes, you're holding on to things, okay? You could be saving money for something in the future, okay? Don't hold on too tightly, because we all need to live as well, okay? That's a message for somebody there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to finish today with an oracle card, just to give us a final message for the week. Oh, final message, please, Spirit. Final message. Okay. And what we've got is, what is meant for you won't pass by you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come, and whatever goes, let it go. And that is your final message for this week, okay? And that's a lovely message to finish with, isn't it? Trust in divine timing. Trust that things are coming in for you as they should, okay? The universe is looking after you, okay? Sometimes you may not believe that. Sometimes you may be in this energy, okay? And you might think, you know what? The universe doesn't care about me. It's not true, because the universe will always look out for you, okay? Or God, or the source, whatever it is you believe in, they will look out for you, okay? And they will bring everything to you when the time is right. And trust in that, okay? Wow, okay, pretty intense reading this week, everyone. But you know what? There's a lovely, loving energy in your life. Your Wheel of Fortune is turning favourably for you. Just watch out for this untrustworthy person in your life, okay? That is the little warning for this week. Watch out for somebody who hasn't got your best interest at heart, okay? You might know who this is. If you do, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this reading, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. And if you're interested in a personal reading, the details are in the description below. Until next time, have a lovely week, and I'll see you in the next reading.